Ghostbusters is set to hit theaters this Friday. A reboot of the 1984 classic, it sees Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Kate McKinnon, and Leslie Jones step into the ectoplasm-covered shoes of the original quartet. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, and Ernie Hudson.
Girlfriend.
As the more astute fans may have noticed, not only is the cast near millennials, they are also, well, all women.
You don't want mass hysteria.
In fact, we are entering a new age of action movie, where women are no longer relegated to sex objects or two-dimensional love interests.
I am a hostage?
In honor of the Ghostbusters, we'll be looking at a few of the most exciting female action reboots and what they mean for the genre. For those who remember, Roadhouse was released in 1989 and has since gained cult status. It saw Patrick Swayze playing a rough and tumble bouncer, hired to clean up the rowdiest bar in Missouri in a battle against local business magnate. It is perhaps best remembered for its long, frequent bar fight scenes. Shouldn't he, be arrested for that?
Opinions vary.
It was also reported that the NYPD were using Roadhouse as part of a 3-day retraining course for 22,000 officers. Not sure that made the boys in blue any friendlier.
Pick up.
The film didn't do well with critics initially, but has since gained cult status, which explains the much-anticipated reboot, with production set to start this year. The star of the remake is UFC fighter Ronda Rousey, who apparently asked for Swayze's widow's blessing before stepping into her late husband's role. Why are we excited about this casting call? For one, Ronda Rousey actually looks like a fighter. Right now, the closest equivalent we have to a Jason Statham or Bruce Willis are the Angelina Jolies of the world, who frankly are built for catwalks, not fistfights. Rousey has been vocal on the issue of body shaming in Hollywood, with this to say on the issue.
Just because my body was developed for a purpose other than fucking millionaires doesn't mean it's masculine. I think it's femininely badass as fuck because there's not a single muscle on my body that isn't for a purpose, because I'm not a do-nothing bitch.
The fighter has already cut her teeth on action flicks like Furious 7 and The Expendables 3, but Roadhouse marks her first leading role. All we can say is we're glad she's not checking our IDs. The second film is a Hollywood reboot of the 2009 Argentinian original El Secreto de sus Ojos, which won the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film. The original follows a team of detectives 25 years after a grisly murder, on the hunt for the killer who escaped justice. In the reboot, the screenwriter combined two roles, that of the lead detective and the victim's husband, into a single character. That of the victim's mother and DA investigator, played by Julia Roberts. Grieving parents are common vigilantes in films, but it is almost always the father, not the mother, that dispenses justice. In line with patriarchal ideas of the mother as caregiver and the father as judge. Think of Taken and Rage, and you get the idea. In crime thrillers, women are disabled by their emotions, like the stunningly ineffective lead in Sicario. In The Secret in Their Eyes, Roberts is motivated by motherly grief, but not crippled by it, effectively circumventing the legal system to exact her own brand of justice. It looks like the new brand of badass female leads are giving Liam Neeson a run for his money.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
Now onto the movie of the hour, Ghostbusters. Although we'll have to wait until Friday to get the full scoop, it seems safe to say the film has taken a playful tone with its gender subversion.
Kevin. Hi, can you answer the phone?
God, it's in the fish tank.
No, the one...
For instance, Chris Hemsworth has taken Ann Potts' place as the sexualized secretary in the remake. In the vein of Melissa McCarthy's previous action comedies, the leads aren't sexualized, knocking out crude jokes just as gleefully as Seth Rogen or Jonah Hill would.
That stuff went everywhere, by the way, in every crack. Very hard to...
This isn't Night and Day or The Bounty Hunter, where no matter what compromising or dangerous situation the lead finds herself in, her makeup still looks perfect. And of course, the Ghostbusters business itself is owned and operated by women, reflecting a more gender-equal economy than that of the 80s.
Janine, someone with your qualifications
would have no trouble finding a top-flight job in either the food service or housekeeping industries. You gonna answer that?
How exactly they got the Ghostbusters business hasn't been made clear. Corporate phase-out, hostile takeover, blatant copyright infringement? In any event, we're glad to see the female Rat Pack injecting some new life into the franchise and setting yet another precedent for a new wave of action movies, where women enter the third dimension as hardened badasses, clear-headed vigilantes, and genuine comedic powerhouses. Thanks for watching, and please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and check out more great movie recommendations at www.filmfish.com.